Right, hello guys, it's the Geek of Shaves here again. Now, one of my subscribers has been telling me that there's lots of other products that have recently hit the market, so thank you very much, Raymond. One of the ones that he's mentioned for me to have a look at is the Bic Flex 5. Now, I had been looking at this quite some time ago, but I never found it in the UK before, and he pointed out this was in Asda, and for a pack of 3 it cost me £4. Normally £6, but it seems to be on offer. Now, you might remember from one of my old videos, I did the Bic Shave Club, and that's the one that used the 5 blade. And from what I understand, this is the same 5 blade. So in this packet, you get 3 sets of disposables. They have 5 blades on the front and 1 on the back, so it's a bit like a Fusion and various other ones. It says it's got nanotechnology on there. So I think let's start by getting this open, shall we? So, first things first, they put it in a load of plastic packaging to make it really difficult to open. So it really is quite secure packaging. Yeah, the sort of thing you want a knife for, but I don't happen to have one in the bathroom. So let's see. There you go, set of tweezers, that will do. So, and here we have it. So, what do we have? Oh, the guard has just fallen off. So the guard was quite loose, just flinging it round, it slid off the side. So what do we have? We have, for some reason, there's this little metal ball here. I think from what I've seen on adverts previously, that's to try and make it balanced. It's an all plastic and rubber injection handle. It's using the plastic for the return. I must admit, it's a really nice action. That's going really quickly and really well. Much better than anticipated. So we have the skin guard pulling bits here to stretch your skin. We have the lube strip at the top. We have 5 blades. You can more than likely just about see on it these little lines. That's actually from the spot welds where they're all in line with each other. So that means they should be quite thin. And when I push on the blades, they do spring in a little bit. So, and of course there's a reverse trimmer on the top, which also appears to be spot welded. So, the handle, it feels quite nice, quite sturdy for a plastic handle. It's a shame because it's quite a lot of plastic which will eventually go to landfill, I'm assuming. Oh, the little ball, I'm able to rotate it in there. I was not expecting it to actually be rotatable. Wonder if you can pop it out. No, not that easily. So, let's get prepped, shall we? So, moisten up a bit. Now, one of my viewers commented on the fact that on my last review, I didn't use my palm olive shave stick. That's because I've run out and my local shop seems to have stopped selling it now, which is a shame. But the Nivea that I bought previously, it's a shave stick. It works quite well. I've still got loads left. So I thought, might as well use this one. It's not the same, but it's similar. It's got a nice smell to it, I must admit. So give that a little go. There we go. Lather it up. Just poked myself in the eye. That was not the most sensiblest things to do. So, excuse me a minute while I just get the soap out my eye. Yeah, that's gonna sting. So, there we go. We are all lathered up. So I'm expecting a good shave on this because the Bic Shave Club razor was a good one. I must get a new Bic Shave Club because they changed the head on it because it's the same 5 blade but with a special adapter now that fits onto a Mark III a Mac 3 cartridge. So Mark III, I don't know. So here we go. You can tell it's been a long day for me. the sun is setting, and I must say this is shaving pretty well, as you would expect. Tried the lube test. There you go, you can see that lube coming off. Plenty of lube on there. It's making light work of this. Oh, got a little bit of blood. Must have nicked myself. Didn't even notice. Of course, nice white shirt shows up any blood that may appear. So trying to give it a bit of a workout. So this is actually 3 days growth. I like to give it a few days growth because otherwise you can't see it in the camera. And then people go, what's the point in shaving? Because they think that you've just shaven and therefore you're not really shaving. As you can see, just a little bit of water and rubbing, and this shave stick from Nivea is all lathered up all over again. And I'm able to do a second pass, as it were. You can hear it's not cutting there, now it is again. So you can tell it's pretty clean because the blades aren't cutting through any hair because it's mainly gone now. And there we are done. Rinse off the rest. And give us a little dry. Sorry if there's a lot of talking in this one, and clearly I'm not on form, poking myself in the eye and everything. Bit tired, been a really long day. And that might be why I've managed to nick myself, because I don't normally. But what can I say? Good sharp blades. It rinsed and cleared every time. You got good lube coming off on it. It bends well. It balances well, even for a disposable. It's almost too good to be a disposable. It's almost like you need it to have little bits on the side here so you can squeeze it to take the head off easily. Now I know they're going to say you're not supposed to do that. Don't try that at home, as it were. So, especially as I've just got the bit in the wrong position. Oh, come on. Let me put the blade guard back on to put that back in. Of course, there are other compatible handles to fit on, so if you like the head but you prefer another handle, possibly a DE lookalike handle, therefore you could fix it on. So there we go. So that was the Bic Flex 5. I thought it was a really good razor. It says it's made in Greece. It says it's nanotechnology. Don't know what else more I can say. For the money, £4, 4.3. It's really good value. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you do, please give us a big thumbs up. Please like the video. Please share it. I know I was supposed to have retired and not done this, but I'm a geek and I can't help myself, especially when you guys point out more razors for me to go find. So what more can I say apart from like shaving?